Party City is a retail chain of party stores founded in 1986. Thank you for your suggestion.
Hosting Thanksgiving is easy with Party City. I saved on everything. This is my party.
Now, plenty of kids' activities from $1.99. Party City and PartyCity.com. Nobody has more Thanksgiving for less.
Party City was founded by Steve Mandell, the son of a retailer who grew up dreaming of opening up his own store. From 1972 until 1986, Mr. Mandell served as president of the Marketing Group, an independent sales representative firm that handled such items as school supplies, stationery, and party goods. He recognized that party goods was highly fragmented with a lot of small mom-and-pop operations, a large number of retailers carrying limited supplies, and no big players dominating the market. Mandell decided to specialize in the business when he struck out on his own to realize his long-cherished goal of running his own retail operation. In 1986, after scraping together $125,000, he opened a 4,000 square foot store in East Hanover, New Jersey, naming it Party City. The operation was immediately successful, and within a year, Mandell started planning for a second location. He also began to hear from people asking to franchise the Party City concept, and as a result, Party City began its transition into a national chain. After his first year in business, Mandell also decided to concentrate on Halloween, so that in 1987, a quarter of his store was turned into a Halloween costume warehouse, a trend that would continue in the years to come. The move proved highly successful and led to the company's ongoing focus on the holiday, and the major impact that the month of October would have on the company's bottom line. Year-round, Party City stocked an inventory of Halloween costumes, if for no other reason than to make customers aware of the items for the next Halloween season. The first Party City franchise store opened in 1989, and by 1990, Mandell also owned 4 Party City stores. At this point, he incorporated the business as a franchising operation, with his stores forming the core of the chain. By the end of 1990, Party City outlets numbered 11. 5 more franchise stores were added in 91, 16 in 92, and another 26 in 93, bringing the total to 58. During these first 4 years of operation, Mandell refined the Party City concept, including store design, product mix, choice of suppliers, and the implementation of systems. With a successful store model in hand, Mandell in late 1993 decided to de-emphasize franchising in favor of opening company-owned stores, which would generate greater returns for the corporation than it would receive on fees and royalties from franchised outlets, as well as allow Mandell to control the destiny of Party City. While franchisees might maintain a tighter control on inventory, Mandell was insistent that company-owned units would be amply stocked with a wider range of merchandise. The first of these company-owned stores opened in Orlando, Florida in January of 1994, followed by 6 others later in the year. To help support this change in strategy, Mandell brought in 2 equity investors. Party City also opened 42 franchise stores, bringing the total number of units in the Party City chain to 99 in 1994. Party City was clearly trending up. Strong growth continued in 1995 as 9 more company-owned stores, as well as 35 new franchised operations, were added to the chain. Revenues for the year totaled $23 million, with net profits approaching $1.3 million. Mandell now talked about a chain of 1,000 stores and made plans to fuel further expansion by taking the company public, a move welcomed by a number of investors who saw Party City as a possible category killer, the huge store phenomena spawned by Toys R Us and emulated by other retailers, including Office Depot and Home Depot. In March of 1996, Party City completed its initial public offering, selling 1.7 million shares at $10 each, netting $15.1 million. By the end of 1996, the chain reached the 200 mark in units, with the opening of 20 company-owned and 32 franchise stores. A worsening situation came to a head in March of 1999 when the company announced that it was unable to conduct a year-end inventory of its stores or complete its 1998 audit, and was therefore unable to comply with SEC filing regulations. Management blamed the failure on turnover in the finance department, which prevented the company from installing a new inventory tracking system made necessary by its rapid growth. Stock prices took a dip, resulting in Mandell stepping down as chairman and CEO. At the end of the 1990s, an effort was made to redesign the stores, which, according to research, were too dark for customers. As a result, halogen lights replaced overhead fluorescent fixtures, and the merchandise was organized by categories rather than previous supermarket aisle approach. In a new circular orientation, seasonal merchandise moved to the center of the store, forcing customers to pass by everyday items, and children's and adults' party items were clearly separated. The changes gave rise to a new prototype for a Party City store, one with high-energy colors and vivid signage, and merchandise organized according to category zones such as kids' parties, grown-up parties, party basics, costumes, and cards, as well as an inviting area where balloons were inflated. In 2005, the company was sold to a subsidiary of AAH Holdings Corporation, owner of Amscam, a designer, manufacturer, and distributor of party goods in America. Amscan then went on to acquire the party retailers Party America in 2006 and Factory Card and Party Outlet in 2007. Both retail chains began to operate under the Party City network, thereby making Party City the largest party supplies retailer in the United States. With Amscan's 2011 acquisition of American Greetings Design Wear Party Division, Party City added licensing agreements with Nickelodeon, Sesame Workshop, and Hasbro. They also became a licensee for the MLB, the NBA, the NFL, the NHL, and the NCAA party products and balloons. In December of 2017, Party City acquired MG Novelty Corporation for around $5.5 million, which operated 7 retail stores under the name Party Galaxy in the Oklahoma City metropolitan area. In June of 2018, Party City announced that it would open around 50 Toy City pop-up stores beginning in September of 2018 alongside its Halloween City stores. The stores operated through the conclusion of the holiday season and was meant to capitalize on the closure of the U.S. locations of Toys R Us. And speaking of pop-up stores, Halloween City was actually Party City's way of capitalizing on the multi-billion-dollar seasonal market. By increasing its exposure, besides having costumes in its own stores, Halloween City was founded around 1986 as well. The months leading up to Halloween accounts for over a quarter of Party City's annual revenue. In May of 2019, it was announced that the chain would be closing 45 locations to help optimize our market-level performance, focus on the most profitable locations, and improve the overall health of our store portfolio. On January 17, 2023, Party City Holdco Inc. filed for bankruptcy, weighed down by the confluence of factors including the pandemic and changing consumer behavior. The move is part of an attempt to restructure and reduce the company's debt. The company secured $150 million in financing that will allow it to keep its stores open and operations running. The move will help the company complete an expedited restructuring to reduce its debt that should be done by the second quarter of 2023. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thanks.